Welcome, welcome. I always kind of wait an awkward second, because I can't see if the stream has started or not, so... maybe that was a little bit early and got cut off. I'll have to see. If not, then I'm gonna do that as a more bold open from now on, to really pull in the viewers. Yes, so, episode 11. Last time, we managed to update the way that we were looking up tiles based on ASCII characters by switching to a lookup table, which was a viewer request. And it was the right way to go because re-implementing it is going to make actually inserting supported characters and the tiles that they correspond to way easier. So you need to flesh out the rest of the ASCII character set, and I have a ton of other stuff to do today. So I think this is a good one because this will mostly be looking up tiles and jamming them into our lookup table. So that should be fast and easy. But I will still have to handle control characters and stuff like that. So that'll be tomorrow, I think. But today I'm going to try and flesh out the rest of the ASCII character set because it'll be as easy as looking up tiles and slapping them in the lookup table. So that's fun, right? I think part of that will be if we can use a tile editor to look through what's available in the Super Mario Bros. 3 character ROM and you know, decide what the fun ones are for each character. But for now, an issue that we had last time is that, and I'm sure it's because my editing... Yep, I can see it right there. I figured this was the case. Our lowercase characters were off by one, and that's because of all this funky editing that I was trying to do the other day, and I managed to completely misnumber all of these, because they should be based at 0, but they are based at 1 now, which is kind of annoying, because I could do the thing where I just delete a line and shift this to 0. You know what I can do? Good, but it would upset the rest of the characters I've already been. So you know what I'm going to do is I will renumber this really quick, and what I'm going to do is I'll just renumber starting at 2, and then we'll just manually set this to 0. And then we can update the actual characters so that they match, because they're all off by 1 because the numbers I was referencing in these comments, not looking at the screen. There we go. They were, yes, okay. So this was 1. I just fixed it. So I'm just going to change that to 0 and then redo all of these because, yeah, I was off by 1 on this numbering when I renumbered these comments, and that is no good, no bueno. That's why I'm off by 1. Anyway, let's just delete those all, and can I block append? Let's find out. Visual mode. Selecting. Okay, A for append. That didn't do anything. All right. Whoa, okay, that worked. Capital A. Capital A worked just fine for that. And now we'll use that cool trick that I used, or that I discovered last stream, where I'm going to select these all, and I have to remember what it is. It was G, Control A. There it is. Okay, now our numbering is correct. So now if I go to whatever lowercase a was, you know what? Let's just keep using this ASCII table crutch. Why quit now? By the way, I did not say good evening, but I did say I did see good evening VVerVVerm, the person who told me to switch to a lookup table and was the right choice. I want to keep giving them credit. Anyway, hex 61 was lowercase a, which is going to be off. Yeah, if we get to look at that. Super cool. I haven't implemented any characters above this, so... No, I'm just going to manually edit these. So 5-0, 5-1, 5-2, 5... Ooh. 5-3, 5-4, 5-5, 5-6, 5-7, 5-8, 5-8, 5-9, 5-A, my brain is mush, 5-B, 5-Z, 5C, 5D, 5E. Oh, right, the weird ranges. So this was 5F, and then I'll have to remember this restarts at 4A, so. Correct word, 5F, and then this is 4A, 4B, 4C, 4D, 4E, and this is, oh, this is going to get funky because now I have to remember what the previous one was. Here, let's do this. 4F, and then, what am I even doing? Yep, I don't want to screw things up again the same way I probably screwed things up last time. So I'm just going to try and remember what they were. So the next one will need to be 01, but this is 4F. 4F. The next one needs to be 08. 01. The next one needs to be 0C. 08. The next one needs to be 0F. OC. The next one needs to be 0F is what I said, right? Hopefully. Hopefully. I can't keep things straight in this wackadoo brain of mine. Great for being a programmer. Absolutely excellent. And that looks right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Cool. All right, now we can actually get started and look at the ranges of printable characters that we currently don't have anything for. I guess let's just start at the start, because like I know some of these are gonna be in there, so maybe you know what? Let me screenshot this, and I'm gonna change it into a check sheet just in Paint to make life easy on myself. Oh, where's the print screen button on this keyboard? There it is. So. We have implemented. Let's just cross them off in, I don't know, green, big thick line. So we have implemented all of these. We have implemented all of these. We have implemented all of these, and then I can check off individual ones as I start to implement them here. So space should be easy because I just need to print a character that is just the background color. And I'm pretty sure we have, well, no, I know we have some here because we have these ones that are just nice blocks of palette right here. So let's go with 7C at hex 20, which is space. Oh, you know what, too? Let me expand my whole test string to include all of these printable characters. I'll just redo this real quick. So, I want space, exclamation point. Uh-oh, this is going to be weird because I don't know where things are on this keyboard. Slash double quotes, pound, $, percent, ampersand, single quote, open parenthesis, close parenthesis. Thank you for auto-completing that for me. Visual Studio Code. Asterisk, plus, backtick, dash, period, / 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, colon, semicolon, less than, equals, greater than, question mark, at symbol, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. If you didn't know your alphabet before this stream, by God, you're going to know it afterwards. Square bracket, backslash, closing square bracket, caret, underscore. Oh my God, what if we made the caret a caret? I think that is my first I feel like there is a carrot pickup in Super Mario Brothers 3. I might be crazy. Backtick again? Am I going crazy? Did I type 2 backticks? I definitely typed a backtick before, because I'm reading things like a moron. Oh, that poor baby. You can probably hear him. Oh, that is... And this poor baby cat, trying to escape the poor baby. This house is a little crazy. Didn't I do a single quote, though? Am I going crazy? Yeah, single quote here after the carrot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm losing my mind. This is the kind of day this has been. Hello? What the heck am I doing? Oh, probably because of my goofy keyboard where things aren't where I think they are. Yeah. Yep, that's why. And I wasn't looking when I typed that. Where is ampersand? Where's ampersand on a normal keyboard? Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so we have space, exclamation point, double quote, pound, dollar sign, percent, ampersand, single quote, open close parenthesis, asterisk, plus. That's why I'm going insane. What is that character? What on earth is that character? Because it ain't a backtick. It certainly ain't a backtick. Do they have a name for that character? Because the backtick is here. It is at 96. And this is not a single quote. Oh, it's a comma, you moron! It's a comma! I hope somebody in chat was saying that. Every time I say that, I hope somebody's calling me out. Nobody's ever calling me out, which is very kind of you guys, or maybe you just don't notice. Either way, it's a comma. Jesus Christ. Okay, back to the backtick. Now all lowercase, A, B, C. Typing the alphabet on a QWERTY keyboard is weird. That's all I have to say about that. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, V, W, X, Y, Z. Open curly brace. Vertical bar, which is somewhere in here. Nope. Nope. Yes. Tilde. And then delete, the last non-printing character. Okay. So now we have all of the printable ASCII characters that we want to implement. So that will allow us to debug them. So for starters, Charlotte, that's what it's called. So for starters, at 20, hex 20, we'll put whatever the heck that character was over here, which is, I guess we could use either of these since I only have 2 palette colors right now, but what is that? 7C. So now we should have a space before all of our stuff. Yeah, we should. Unexpected trailing garbage characters. Hexadecimal digit expected. Do I have unsupported characters in my ASCII Z string? Probably. Unexpected trailing garbage characters. So I'm guessing this is not how you escape a double quote in this assembler. Time to read documentation. Let's look for ASCII Z in here, which I don't think. Search for it in the main index. Control F. ASCII Z. And okay. Yes. Cool. Cool, they don't really say. That's fun. Let me just Google CA64 ASCII Z double quote. You think that'll turn up anything? Nope. Nope. Because I could like do everything up to the double quote and then the double quote just as its own single character literal, maybe, or even just define it by its actual byte value and then the rest, but that would be kind of annoying because there will be a, you know, if I just do it all with ASCII Z, then the space exclamation point, well, I guess the only two characters before it are space and exclamation point. You know what? Let's do this. We'll just put double quotes at the very beginning. I'll just move it out of order and write that in as its literal byte value, which is, what is double quote? I think that's the least gross way to do it. Still pretty gross, but that is hex 22. Okay, so now this string will start with 22, and then all of this, and then the terminating 0. Right, cool. Now let's build it. And check in with chat. Yeah, VVerVVerm says comma, because VVerVVerm is always a step ahead. If it's not him, it's Trey being a step ahead. But Trey isn't here right now, so. Your mom says, also, not that I don't like your face, but I'd love to see the code. Yeah, sorry about that. That's just me. And then your mom said, whole set. And I don't know what that's in reference to, so I'm sorry. It is linked. Let us run it. And hopefully we should get a space. Yes. For a second I was like, why does it look so different from before? It's because you redid the string, you dingus. Cool. You guys want to look up some fun characters? So there are some that I know are fairly obvious in here because there is, yeah, there's a period, there's an exclamation point, there's a question mark, all right here. Ooh, there's 2 exclamation points. I have options. But let's start from that. Firstly, I guess let me mark off that I did space. No, we need a thicker line than that. We need a thick boy. That'll do. Okay, exclamation point is right here, so let's do it. That is at 21, and the exclamation point here is 6A. CHRLT. And the cat is leaping nimbly pimbly from place to place. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, so that was space. 21 is exclamation point. And that was 6A. 6A is our exclamation point. Let us mark that one handled. Alright, and then the next one that's obvious is period, which is at 2E. 2E, 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 2E. And the character is, the tile is 69. Very nice. A very nice tile indeed. And mark that off. Oh, this, I don't want to say terrible track point, but it's fine. Okay, and then the question mark, right, which is over here at 3F. So let's move down to 3F, question mark, and that question mark is 6B. See how much easier this is now that I have this lookup table? Damn, it was the right way to go. Link it, try them. Okay, we got an exclamation point and we got a period, but we did not get a question mark, so I messed up something. Where did I even put that? I've gotten lost. Question mark was supposed to be 3F. And I put it at what is ostensibly 3F. 6B, 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 right? Yeah. let me double check that I didn't do something weird in my string. Is there just no question mark because I'm a dummy? No, there's a question mark. Oh, because I'm not looking for it in the right place. Huh. It should be... Oh, it's right there between the numbers and the uppercase letters. Sick. All right. Back to the lookup table. And I think we're going to have to start shopping for characters here. Let's start here and just scan through this and see if there's anything else useful. Okay, there is a hyphen/minus sign. That's something. Is there anything else good? Anything at all? Not seeing much. Like, there's a bunch of these characters that have kind of blocky shapes in them that could be useful, but I think this is the part where we need to... Ooh! You know what, though? I totally need to... You know what? Let's just do that right now, because I totally need to use these bits of the fire flower for my parentheses. Yes, 100%. Okay, let's do minus and fire flower head. I think that's what that is. As, yeah, it has to be, because this is the body of the fire flower next to it. As minus and parentheses. Let's do it. So minus is at character... Oh, let me mark off the question mark 2 so that we do not forget. And then minus is at 2D. Let's just look for 2D, why don't we? Pattern not found 2D. Really? Clearly doing something very, very stupid. Oh, is it because I have this search up too? Oh, because it's lowercase. It's right there. And 2D was minus, and minus is tile 1C. The way we have things mapped. And then let's mark that off. And opening parenthesis is 28. So our parentheses are 28 and 29. And our fire flower doodly-doos are 64 and 66. That was 28 and 29. I can't keep them both straight in my head. 28 is going to be 64. 29 is going to be 66. Yes, there we go. Let me mark those. This is just going to become a thing, isn't it? The cat being up here. Is he a mascot? Sure. Sure. Whether he wants to be or not, that is what he has the life he has fallen into. All right. I was linking and I'm checking, and let's open basic.nes. I mean, I've just made a circle, but I do think that is correct. Nice. So, I think that was all of the obvious stuff that I have available in the character set that I have mapped in. That is immediately obviously useful. So, let's start looking through that using the character editor, because I have a character editor. I downloaded it a while back to find this this set of characters in the ROM in the first place, so that is why I have it. And we'll do it again, damn it. But now I have to find it. YY. No, we have used this before on stream. We sure have. And I have already split the character ROM out. There we go. And I don't... Wait. Can I set... Yes, I can set the palette this way. So, let's set it to just match exactly what our palette is, because we don't really have a choice. I kind of have to use the same palette across the screen, because these characters are going to be displayed across the entire screen. And let's go scrolling. How should I do this? Should I pick a character and then try and find it first? Or... Because we can only swap in so many areas of the character ROM, so I need to be judicious. in my selections. Like, hopefully there's an area that has a lot of similar things, or, you know, a lot of useful things by each other. Because if I don't, well, then we're just going to run out of space before we get anything. This looks kind of like a useful area. We got these things that we can use for backslashes and underscores. That's... I mean, we could get 3 characters all in one thing. That would get us this, this, and the underscore. Possibly. Let me make a mental note of that. That was at around 4280-ish. Okay, put that in the back of my head. But we're kind of looking for something usable as quotes. Or the closest I can get to it, if not actual quotes. Man, a quote is a tough thing to find. In a perfect world, they would just have one big, nice, fat character set for everything in here, but that's me wishing. And of course, with the way I've set my palette, there might be some things that would otherwise be perfectly usable in here, but it's too late because I have settled on my palette and they don't work that way. But we're just going for the best we can go for, you know? That is a giant fire flower. Spoilers for the game, apparently. I think the double quote is difficult. Because, boy, I have seen a lot of things that could look like other things, but there are a lot of things that have things that look like sort of kind of double quotes in them, but also have other garbage. Can't use that. Or at least wouldn't prefer to. Okay, that's getting close. It's the wrong color on the wrong color, but damn it if that isn't pretty good right there. But I can't adjust my palette because it'll screw up all the other characters, so I don't know. Let's keep note of that if that's the best I can come up with. That is at D380. And there it is again, just to mock me. I mean, we could get super silly with it, you know? We don't have to use characters that make sense, but I don't want to completely screw my ergonomics with a bad choice. Not until I have to. Ugh, and see, like this one. It's almost something that can be usable, but then garbage in the bottom half. So many characters, so little useful. Oh my god, are those all Mario eyes? Is that what I've been seeing this whole time? Those are definitely Mario eyes and nose. I'm sorry, I think I called Mario's nose garbage then. Whoops. Mario has a garbage nose. And I will probably backtrack because I'm skipping over probably a lot of things that could basically work. But if I stop everywhere and really look very closely, it's going to take me forever just to get through this stuff. Okay, lots of stuff on a black background. Can't tell if that is... No, that is... I'm trying to tell if these two white pixels are in the same cell as these two, and it looks like they are. Because if it was just those two dots, that would be workable. Look, it's a bunch of stuff that is the repeats of characters? That's... Huh. Fascinating. Why so many repeats of characters right next to each other? Is the palette different between them? No, like those two W's are exactly the same. What on earth? Are you taunting me? Is it taunting me? Oh, well, check that out. We got a single quote. We definitely have a single quote. Is that the only thing we get here, though? We get a forward slash, potentially. We get a $sign. This seems very promising. I just wish it had a double quote, but oh well. We definitely get some stuff in here that is exactly correct. So let me abandon the double quote for a second, and I think let me keep scrolling just in case there's anything that's even more betterer, since we came across you know, the text tiles that we're using right now are also in a completely different area, so who knows how many copies of that kind of data there are in here. Let me keep scrolling and see if there's any more, like, obvious that stuff. More characters, bits of Nintendo logo. Like, there are so many just, like, regular letters that I already have implemented. And that is the end. That is what we have to work with. Okay. We will make this work. I think, yes, let's start by... Well, now I'm confused because, well, like, we don't have all the repeat characters. What do I even have mapped in? Because I didn't see... Like, that area we were just looking at that had all the characters has a bunch of stuff in it that looks a lot. Like here's Fire Flower bits, like I just implemented, and you know, numbers that look kind of similar to the numbers that I used, but I feel like I never encountered the actual area that we have mapped in here. That is very strange. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, you guys. Because we're using the wrong BPP. That is exactly the area. Oh, I just had it in one BPP mode instead of two BPP mode. Gah! Frick. Great. Well, that means that this was here the whole time and I didn't even notice it. The single quote and a comma. Dang it! How did I miss those? They're right there! I guess it's because they're little tiny glyphs, but... Okay, there's more characters that I can use that are right there, so... Let's do comma, let's do comma, let's do comma. Even though I don't know what a comma is. Alright, that is 2C... 2C, 2C, 2C right here. And the tile is... 1A. 1A. Mark that off. Comma. Yes. And then the single quote was the other one, right? That is at 27. And the character is 2B. 2B. Okay. And then, what was... I feel like there was one more I was missing that I just said. That I passed by. But now it's escaping me, and I don't see it. Well, okay, we got some more out of that. Oh, it would be cool if there was a tiny little star that I could use for an asterisk. But no. Okay, let's do this again now that I actually have the BPP set correctly. Like a non-moron. Like a relatively non-moron. Did any of these Mario eyes turn into anything more useful for me now that I'm in a different BPP? Please say yes. Please, please say yes. There's that fire flower. That looks much more reasonable now. This is the spot where I think I was saying there was some backslash and forward slash going on that I could use, maybe? Or not really. Because I might just like I could do something silly like use these, like what are clearly the edge of a block or something, as my double quote. But then I don't get a lot of other good stuff out of this area. Do I? Like I get what could potentially be used as a vertical bar over here, or over here. That's something. Bunch of characters in here, but are any of them really useful? Also, now that I've fixed the palette, there are less alpha characters here than I thought there were, which is a bummer. What if we use this weird one as a double quote? What on earth? I guess that's the edge of two boxes that are really close to each other. Well, I've done a lot of trawling. Oh, actually, could this be something? Kind of? Like these two, where it's like the corner and then another angly bit. That might be interesting. But do we have anything else good in the area? Is the perennial question. I don't know, but I'm gonna go look at chat to see if you guys are like, this is an insane task that you've set for yourself. There was a question mark. Hey, Gerald, you made it. Nice. Commas left to the 1, 2, 3. Where worm? I'll get there eventually. I will. Cat in a box. Trey was here. Has to go. That's fine. He's probably not even seeing me. You can use L as I. Oh, I can use the L, like the, are you saying I can use like the lowercase L character as a vertical bar? Maybe. I feel like there's so many available vertical bar type characters in here that, like they're gonna be almost anywhere that I look. Okay, so this guy is a candidate for double quotes. This guy is a candidate for double quotes. Is there anything else in here that I could use for any other characters? What else am I looking for? Let's look at that. So I need the double quotes, I need a pound, I need a $sign, which actually, wait. Oh my god, there totally is a $sign in this area, but either my palette screws it up, or it's like falling off the bottom of the mapped area. Shoot. Let me look at those guys again. Because I swear to God there's a $sign up in there. Or there was somewhere. Yeah, let's change our palette. Yes, there's a dollar sign here, but it's got the wrong freaking palette. No. Oh, it's this one right here next to the clock. Oh, it's perfect. That is a shame. And especially in BASIC, you're going to be using the dollar sign character a lot. But I have to... Let's see, what even palette index is that? So that's 1C, which is my... Well, what is 1C in? Okay, if I compare it to the numbers, 1C is clearly the border on the number characters, so I can't use that. Unless I made the border of the characters also white, and in that case, they will just look very fat. I mean, what if, just for that character... Also, there is a / here that is in that same color. What if I just used the outlines of the characters? That's not so silly, is it? What if we just changed our palette around just a little bit so that I think I would swap these two colors, my second color and my third color, so that the outline of the characters the outline of the numbers becomes white. The inside of the characters, would become black, because that's this guy. And yeah, F it, let's just do that, because then we get a dollar sign, we get a / again without having to change anything. So I can live with that. Let's just I can simulate that right here. There we go. Now we get a dollar sign. Our numbers look dope, honestly. Our parentheses, I do think, look even cooler. And we get a / and yeah, we get a lot of good stuff by doing that. So let's just do that. There's the hack of the day. Is swap my palette colors and be fine with the numbers being outlines. I'm more than happy with that. So this should be 20, and this should be 1D. And then let's get that dollar sign, and let's get that that / Yeah. Enable ourselves. Alright, dollar sign is... Nope, that's the wrong one. Dollar sign is at 6C. So we need to put 6C at 24. 24 to 6C. 24 to 6C. 24 to 6C. Alright, and then that slashy-do is the one right after the 9. So that is 7A, and / is 2F. Oh, let me make sure I mark this off too. Alright, so 2F becomes 7A. 2F, 7A. Alright, let's rebuild that. Check out our cool new palette. And continue the hunt. Nope. Okay, so... Oh, damn it! Well, space has now become a white block, but that's fine, because we'll just swap space for the other... Because there's a... in that mapping, there's a block for each palette color. Over here. Yeah, so it's these guys. So I will instead use 7D for my space. 7D, 7D. No, we're way too high. Switch 7C to 7D. Okay, we're getting places. So we have exclamation point, dollar sign, Single quote, parentheses, comma, something interesting. What is that? What did I do there? What did I screw up? And then period. Okay, what's between comma and period that I might have implemented? Comma is here, period is there. Oh, again, this is probably one where, because the palette is different now, it looks slightly different. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. But I think there's a better character for that, too. I think, yeah, we'll just use this one that's between the fire flower petals. Or no, that's the fire flower's head. Sorry. So that's 6-5. So let's swap the dash out at 2D for 6-5, right? 6-5. 2D becomes 6-5. There we go. That looks more minusy. Okay, so those are all cleaned up, and we still haven't had to use a new bank yet. Cool. Let me check chat before I start doing silly things. Special case palette is done. I like it. Me too. Wereworm says, I think you'll need to burn your own character ROM eventually. No. If we have to use absolute ludicrous garbage characters for some things that I can't find, that's what I'm going to do. That is just what I'm going to do. Because it's funny. Just reviewing, I did / I can clear that one out. Okay. Now I only have a handful of characters to go, you know, it's really not that bad. How many do I really have to go? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. I have 17 characters to go. We can make that happen. Wait, did I miss these ones? Mr. Nothing in his head needs to do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Never mind, it's 23, which is still not that bad. Not that bad. We can do this. Let me look for, I feel like either finding something that has something that can be used as a square, like this seems easy, square bracket / square bracket, finding all of those in the same bank, and an underscore too. There's gotta be some place where I can find things that are usable for those. And I feel like here too, except for the tilde, because I feel like for most of the braces, like, I already used bits of fire flower for this. Like, we can use parts of blocks or something for this. So let's resume our search there and try and find an area that can knock off a bunch of, like, these, and maybe backtick. I bet there's some character with, like, some garbage crap. And when in BASIC do you use backtick anyway? But I digress. Let's look for some block drawing characters that can be similar to square brackets enough to kind of work. And have a black background with this palette. Because I think I've adjusted the palette about as much as I can. Give me square things. Do. I think I've made this way harder on myself even still, because I think a lot more stuff doesn't have a primarily black field to it now, so that's fun. These look backticky, but I don't see a lot of other good stuff I could use in the area. If I have to use something that's on a white field, whatever, I will. Are these something? These are something. Those are kind of cool if I use these as square brackets, actually. So this guy, where it's like it would be like almost like a double line square bracket. That's neat. And then this one I could potentially use as a vertical bar. Where are these? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, some of these it's hard to tell like what you're working with, unless you go into like the gridded view. Because these could totally work. And then I just need a backslash. Which there's like this backslash and a box. Or no, these are like arrows. Nice, interesting. Silly, but potentially usable. Or these, what I don't know what they are supposed to be, but look like a backslash with hearts on them. Right here. That could be fun. I think I might use that one. Why not? Let's try mapping this area into the next. Because this seems to have some stuff I could probably make work. Probably make work. Sure. Let's just get it over with. So I want to include at least starting here. And that is BFOO. Let us divide that by 400, I think. 400 hex. BFOO divided by 400 hex is 2F. So let's try that. That might be off. I might actually need to divide by 200. Cannot remember. Depends on the region of the mapper that you are using. So like right now in this PPU viewer you can see like this is, I believe it's in the left hand side. The first block that you can map is I think it's 1 kilobyte. No, it might be half a kilobyte. Yeah, it might be half a kilobyte because I think in total this is 2K of character ROM space. Could be wrong. Might be 4. But anyway, so you can map out this whole chunk, and then I believe you can map out this whole chunk, and then I think over here you can map 4 individual chunks. So that's what I have to work with. So let's try mapping 2F in the next register. And then we can access those characters. MC3, there we go. Set MMC3 to map the second bank to some usable garbage. So now I have to review the MMC3 documentation to figure out which register is the register for the second window. Let's see if I still have that up. Probably not. Yeah, no. Let's just use this tab. MMC3. Alright, so yes, the next bank is R1. Yeah, so that should just be 1. Oh yeah, that is much bigger than I thought. These are each 2 kilobyte chunks. So that first one is the one at 0 to 7FF, and I want to use the one at 800 to FFF, and then, as you can see, then there are 4 1 kilobyte chunks. So that's what I was saying before. So let's set R1 and hope that the math was right there. Is it? It depends on... I'm not going to think about it too much. Let's just make it work. Words to live by. Because that's pretty much what I did with this one, too. So let's not think about it too hard. Load A, and the value that I determined here was 2F. And if they don't show up there, then we'll try again. And store that to the MMC3 data register. And now, if we run this, we should see the characters I was thinking about, or the tiles I was thinking about, mapped into that region. Where's the PPU viewer? Come here. No, my math was totally wrong, because we're looking at fire flower parts. Should I divide by more or less? It depends on how it's mapping it. Let me try dividing by 800? Why not? Where was it? I have lost it. I'm always losing it. Right, I was gonna map this row, and that is at BF00. Let's divide that by 800, which is probably not gonna be an even division, is it? Probably not. So I'm probably gonna need to shift that a little bit. Or, you know, I'll probably get close enough and then we'll either adjust it one forward or one back, and then use what's actually being shown by the PPU. That makes sense. BFOO. Wait, actually, is that where the scroll window is? Yes, it is. Almost messed myself up. So I actually want C600 as well. C600 divided by, let's do 800, is 18. Do I trust that number? In my soul, I really don't. I really don't. But I'm going to use it anyway. And just go for it. This is how progress is made. One mistake at a time. Still not quite right, I think. Let's see, does any of this look like it's stuff from in the area? Not really, I don't recognize any of that. Oh, well, we were actually close before, potentially. Yeah, maybe I do divide by 400, because we were seeing these leaves before. So I was probably just, like, off by a window. So let me, because my thingy was, the number I was using was for the scroll window, not for the, I thought it was where your viewer was at, but it's not. So, let's try it again. C600 divided by 4 should get us closer. C600 divided by 400. It's not going to evenly divide, but that gets us 31, which is going to be in the area. 31. Try again. That looks closer. Yep, there it is. But it doesn't line up great because it starts way before those things that I wanted to use as square brackets. Lame. Super lame. Is there anything in that area that seems at all useful? Let's see, so that is... This window doesn't start at the... No, it starts at the little archy looking things. maybe we just need to work with what God has given us. So I have my silly backslash with hearts. I have, yeah, because it cuts off. Where does it cut off? The last row is this row. And it's the next row. That's some BS. Okay. Well. Can I just get so... Ooh, what are these? Are these usable? Oh, kind of. These guys are kind of like the ones I was looking at before, but they don't have the line on the bottom. I feel like F it, I'm just going to use them anyway. That is so close enough. So this will give me square brackets. Let's see, there's got to be a vertical bar somewhere in here. Got to be a vertical bar. Okay, there's this guy, but it's very close to the left. But if it's what I have to work with, then I will make it work. I'm not seeing anything much more promising for a vertical bar than that. Might just go with it. Might just go with it. Sure, whatever. Might make unreadable text, but I'm going to end up with some pretty gnarly text regardless. So, the other option is I could use these guys for my square brackets, or maybe I could use those for my curly brackets. You want to just do that? Why the hell not, right? Or use part of a cloud. Use part of a cloud for our curly brackets. Why not? This is our creation. This is ours. Nobody can tell us what is right or wrong. So F it. Okay, let's just get started on that then. So where is this one? This is at, so open curly brace is 98. What is open curly brace ASCII? Or not open square bracket. 5B. 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 And that was, we are going to use 98. And 5C was, that is vertical, no, that's backslash, where I get to use my fun, whatever I keep calling it, my backslash with hearts. Heck yeah. That is at E7. E7. And then 5D should be the other square bracket, which it is. And that is at 9A. 9A. And that is that. Crossed off. Good enough. Okay, you think we can get a carrot out of this? What can we use as the carrot? Like, if we're just saying F it, have fun. What is the carrot? Maybe nothing. Maybe nothing. Maybe something. If I have to pick something, I just have to find what is the most appealing garbage that looks vaguely like a carrot here. The pain is deciding. The pain is choosing. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the carrot for now. Shh, don't tell anyone. But surely there must be something that I can use for an underscore. There's gotta be. With all of these, like, bar-ish characters, there has gotta be. No frickin' way there is not a underscore-ish thing of some sort here. Right there. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Right next to this, like, rampy-looking one. Which is this one. 8C. 8C shall be our underscore. 8C, and that was at 5F ASCII, right? Sure was. Just back and forth. Is it that hard? Is it really that hard? Now I was saying maybe I can get a... Like, yeah, for these, let's screw it. Why not? Just go silly. I am going to... crowd vote. Should our curly brace be part of a cloud, or... I don't even know how I would describe it. A circle in a corner. Polls are open now. Or is there anything even better that I could use? That's an even dumber curly brace. Because we're not going to find anything that looks even remotely like a curly brace in here. No freaking way. So we might as well at least go silly with it. All right, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look at chat. I'm going to see what you think. Oh, did I not mark the single quote as done? Thank you. All right, all right, all right. Cloud, I'm seeing cloud. Yeah, I was thinking possibly those arrows can be Wereworm says the like the pointer characters can be my greater or my greater than sign, which is probably a pretty good idea. Ooh, you know what though? Greater than, less than. What if I used these bottom legs of this star? That just occurred to me. I like yours is pretty decent, but these are close and stupid. I think I might do that. Right, so we were going with cloud. We are saying cloud. So I think I will use the portion with the cloud's eyeballs. That shall be our curly brace. Yes, let's do it. Where is curly braces? 7B. 7B, 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 7B. And at 7B we shall write A0. Then we need something for vertical bar. I'll get back to that. And A1. And there was something vertical bar-ish in here that I found. I mean, I could use lowercase l. Why not? That's actually probably the best. You are right about that, whoever was saying that. Your mom. Your mom. You're 100% right, and I think I'll just do it because I have it right here. You were right from the start, and you're still right now. So let's just make our indistinguishable bar and L, because we live in a chaos universe, and there is no meaning to anything. So vertical bar was right in between these. It's this one. And the character code, or the title code, is 5B. And that's all of these, right? Yeah, that one. This one. That one. We got these covered. Yeah, we're getting there. We're so getting there. I mean, using ridiculous characters, but we're getting there. We're getting there. The most important thing is that it prints something. Because I know it's not going to be perfect. My God, I know it's not going to be perfect. That was never supposed to be the point. Okay. Wait, did I screw something up here? Because this this square bracket looks an awful heckin' lot like this square bracket. Did I use the same character twice? Let us look at our square brackets. Where were those at? Those were at 5B and 5D. 5B, 5B, and 5D. No, definitely different characters, so they just probably don't look like I thought they looked. That's good. This one and this one, right? 5B, 5C, 5D. Right? Right? Oh, no, no, no. I'm just going insane. This is an underscore. This is going to be an unreadable mess, but it's going to be our unreadable mess. So, you know, don't worry about it. Yes, that is the correct thing. That is what I was going for. It's just that it's next to an underscore, so it looks like it's going this way. That's what confused me for a second. Okay, alright. Crisis averted. Yeah, it's amazing, because like these characters have no spacing or anything. Like most of the pixels just run right up to each other, which really does not help readability, but I just want to run basic. That's all I want to do. With the hand I was dealt, this is what I must do. It's what I must do. Okay. Is there anything else? Like, there's got to be a plus-ish thing in here. No? No, am I not granted that? Okay, we're on the hunt for a plus-ish thing. What about a hash-ish thing? Or something that I can just plop in and say, this is the hash. What's the least garbage option for any of these things? What if for percent I just use the other, one of the other direction, the forward slash with hearts? Why not? That'll kill us another character. That's at E8, and percent is 25. So 25 gets E8. 25 gets E8. E8. And, okay, that's that taken care of. Ampersand, that's gonna be fun. So many of these other ones I could get away with. Oh, wait, I was saying the less than equal sign, let's just use the star. Yeah, let's do that. Let's frickin' do that. So, less than is 3C. 3C will be 2E. 2E. 3C will be 2E. 3C. 2E. And then equals. You're telling me there is nothing that is two horizontal bars in here? Nothing at all? I find that suspect. But apparently true. Okay. I'll hold out hope for something more like an equal somewhere else. Yeah, so we just won't do equals right now, and then I'll do greater than is the other leg of the star. Which is brought to you by the CW. 3E, yes. 3E shall be mapped to 2F. Alright. That one. Done. That one. Done. It's close. I can feel it. I can feel it. I think there's a back tick anywhere in here. For at, I think I'll use the clock. Wait, I think I'll use the clock, because close enough. For backtick, this is so much easier to look at in the character editor. Let's do it this way. For backtick. I do feel like this was the correct way to go. Just choose a random chunk of memory and make it, just make it work. Just make it work, damn it. Come on, something that's backtick. Like, I keep seeing these ones that are like several dot-ish things that are like, maybe. It's more, again, it's more about making the decision than it is actually finding the perfect thing. And I think I'm running up against the edge of what I had available as far as that mapped in area. Yeah, I think I am now outside the range of what I had. Lame. Oh, wait. Genius. Genius. Let's use this one. The very top of this arch. That shall be our backtick. It doesn't make much sense, but it's something. Okay. That is gonna be 81. And backtick is 60. 60, 81. 60, 81. 81. Backtick. Done. What else are we looking for? Felt like there was something I was gonna try and find. Oh, I was gonna use the clock for the @ symbol. So that is 40. The clock is 6D. 40 goes to 6D. 6D. And we mark off the @ Very good. I'm going to try one more time. One more polypicking time to look through those random dotty characters. Tiles. They're tiles. For something that is even remotely double quote-like. Like, it really doesn't matter. As long as I know what it is. As long as I understand what it is, then whatever, who cares? Absolutely, who cares? And then, sure, maybe someday we'll make our own characters. It sounds like a lot of work, if I'm going to be real honest. I mean, come on. You think I just have tons of time to invest in stupid projects? Well, I don't, but I'm still doing them. You're right. We have two more areas we can still map in, and it's not like we're doing like graphics on here or anything, so I can use the entire PPU space to look for something semi-usable for the rest of these characters we have left. But I just feel like there's a bunch of economy to be gotten by just choosing garbage out of here and going with it. Ampersand, pound. What do I have left? I have double quote, I have pound, I have ampersand, asterisk, plus colon, semicolon, caret, tilde. Indeed. I'm going to, because of the way that my brain works, I feel like it's going to be much easier to... Heck, maybe let's just put them in another window, and I'm literally just going to type out the characters that I need to do. So that was double quote, pound, ampersand, asterisk, plus, colon, semicolon, caret, tilde, and that's it. That's it. That's all we need to find. Or that's all we need to bullshit up. Let's call it that. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. I think it's time we went trawling through memory again for anything that looks reasonable. I'm going to go with ampersands. If I see something that I could remotely use as an ampersand, we're going to stop there and pick garbage characters around that. How does that sound? And we have more flexibility in these other two regions because those regions are 1K regions. So I have, I mean, how many characters do I have left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can, if I can fit 2 characters to a region, and then, you know, there's a third one, and we just, let's just forget about that. Well, there's an equal sign right there. Then we're good to go. So I have been so economic with the other ones that now I have pretty free reign. Firstly, yeah, that, oh no, it's 3 bars. Damn, can't use, could use that as an equal sign. We'll choose not to. Again, okay, so the mission now is, let's find something that looks even remotely like an ampersand and bullshit our way around that. Frankly, I'm kind of surprised there's not an ampersand anywhere in here. I'm surprised at, like, the dearth of like, alphanumeric characters that are in here. Like, I would have thought, well, they have a single quote. I was going to say, I would have thought they had a double quote because some of the text that appears surely quotes from characters, but they probably just use the single quote for everything. Can this be an ampersand? Is this an ampersand? Can I just use this as an ampersand, this thing in the upper left-hand corner? I think I might. I think I just might. There's definitely a bunch of interesting characters around here. For sure. I'm gonna go with it. The theme of today is F it. Just F it. Make it happen. Alright, let's do that same math, which I don't know if it's going to be different for those 1K windows. Do I need to divide? Is this where I divide by 400 now? Maybe. Hopefully, maybe. Let's see. So where is this even at? Where am I looking at? Have I lost it that quickly? There are so many things here that I could just say F it, that's an ampersand. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Sure. So the beginning of this row is here. Let's scroll down to that. And what is this? 5,400. 5,400. Let's divide that by 400. Put it in the third register, I think, and see if things show up. 5,400. 5400 divide by 400 gives me 15. I don't know. Sure, let's go for it. 15. Where was my MMC3 setting? Why don't you just search for it? All right. set MMC3 to map the third bank to some even more garbage. Garbage. Load A. I think it would just be 02. Let's sanity check that. Okay, register 2 is the first 1 kilobyte bank, starting at 1000. And we're gonna store that into the MMU's register, and then load 15 into here and see what we end up with. And store that in the MMC3's data register and see where the hell we're at. I also think I saw something better than these that I could use for parentheses. I don't know. I like these a lot. Oh, brilliant. Where were we? I was looking to see if the PPU mapped things correctly, right? Yes. Alright, so that's this bank. Hey, looky there! I mean, it ended in 400, so I was hoping that was divisible, so... we're gonna use this lumpy boy at... Oh, shoot! Wait. Oh, damn it. Did I just realize something? I think... Oh no, I have to do some research. I think only one of these sides, so you have like the left side of the screen and the right side, right, which is everything between 0 and FFF and everything between 1001 FFF. Frickin' A, NES people, tell this moron man, I think you're only allowed, like, you can only use one for background tiles and one for sprites, and you can swap which is which, but you can't use them for both at the same time? Am I remembering that correctly? F, that might just mean... Are you gonna make me write my own character, ROM? You absolute bastards. That's so much less fun. That is so much less fun. Where was I even looking? I'm so in shock that I don't even know. I'm just staring off into space. What was I even looking for? I'm looking for if... Which side you can use at a time. Oh, it's gotta be because you specify tiles... Damn it. You specify tiles with a byte, and the end of this window of tiles is FF, is tile FF. You sad bastard. Oh no. This undoes, like, a couple days of work if I need to do a character ROM. It continues the theme of the people in my chat saying, just do it this way, and me going, no, I need to do it the silly way, and them going, are you serious? Come on. And, yeah. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna finish this out by using the stupid characters I have here, even if they make no fucking sense. And that's what we're gonna do for now. And in the future, because I'm already thinking, since I want to do I want to attach the floppy and some other crap at some point, I'm already thinking about just running a ribbon cable from the program ROM port out of the NES and into like a breakout board, so I can steal some addresses from ROM space to attach peripherals to. And if I'm doing that, then I might as well just also slap a character ROM on there if I'm going to the trouble of building that much hardware. So let's do this for now. This is what we'll do for now. We will choose absolute garbage for these last few characters that we have. Just make it work for now. Then we can move on to building the keyboard, which will get me back to hardware stuff. That'll be relaxing. Then when I have the keyboard working and we are typing garbage characters, We will get Basic ported, which will be using a bunch of garbage characters, but I mean, if I can get as far as actually building Microsoft Basic and getting it to more or less work, if it's garbage characters, I don't really care. But then, when we get past that point and we start getting into stretch goals like attaching the floppy drive and some other peripherals, then I will think about making a proper character ROM. That's it. You broke me. You broke me. So I'm gonna read chat, and then we're gonna come up with these last few characters and just do it, and that'll be today, I think. So let us go check out chat. The slim X below the question mark can be the asterisk. I think I agree. Let's go with that. VVerVVerm says, you need to write and train an AI to find the best matched tile for your characters. That is exactly the way my brain operates. Not that I want to mess with an AI thing right now, but finding the most... How can I waste the most time writing an overkill tool that is way unnecessary to accomplish a simple task at hand and just waste a ton of time? You understand who I am. For equal sign, the tile... Oh, you guys are... I should have been checking this whole time, is what I always say. Equal sign. The tile next to what I think is the tree trunk or pillar, but the left side is joined. Now, I don't know if you're talking about stuff that's available in here. Oh, yeah, are you talking about this guy? I think I was thinking the same. It's gonna look insane when you put it next to other characters, but I think that's probably the best choice. Garbage squared, Gerald says. VVerVVerm says, or steer the character ROM from Zelda. F you. We haven't done an overhead in a while, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to figure out which camera is overhead. There we go. I am going to grab the Zelda cartridge, which we haven't opened yet, and even though I could just look this up on the internet, I'm going to see what kind of a character I'm in, or what kind of a whatchamacallit, mapper and such it has in it, because I don't even know why. I need a break from looking up insane, poorly matched characters. And why not get inside another cart? First, check the Zelda character ROM in the emulator viewer. Shh. Stop thinking sensibly. The problem is there's some sensible thought in my chat, and I'm not here for that. And you're letting sensible thought leak into my brain, and that's not how I operate. That's not how I have fun. Damn you. This is a nonsense project, and I am doing nonsense steps to get it done. Okay. Oh, there. All right. What do you look like? Now, of course, broadly similar. This one, of course, has a save RAM on it, or save RAM on it, so that's a fun thing. So this is the program ROM. It looks significantly smaller. Oh, it's in the machine. It looks like the shorter, like 28 pin. The one on here is a 32 pin. Oh yeah, that is definitely. This is my, well, the Tower of Power, you know which one that is. And this is the Zelda program ROM. So I was hoping maybe if they were the same footprint, they'd be close enough that I could just desolder it and slap the Tower of Power in there, but maybe at a later date. Maybe we can make a Rev 2. I mean, I only want to mess up so many carts here. But that was fun to look at. I just needed a break from insanity. You know, also, I bet the Final Fantasy character ROM has a really good set of characters in it. But I am a big Final Fantasy fan, so I really don't want to screw up the Final Fantasy cartridge. Which I realize, I'm sitting here holding a Zelda cartridge saying it's not the most important cartridge to me, which I realize is absolute heresy to Nintendo people, probably. My apologies. My advance apologies. Okay, so interesting to look at. Maybe I should have gone with this first. Whatever. I've made my bed. And I will lie in it. We stick with Super Mario Bros. 3. We come up with our own character ROM later. Like, this is the thing, is really... Like, it would have made the most sense to... like, really just take one of these... Because again, the whole reason that I can't just use like another edge connector, like I'd have to have a board made, because the spacings on these fingers are not normal. So one option is like, you know, just run manual solder wires to all of the fingers and then run them to, you know, my own breakout board that does everything, and just not even worry about, you know, the MMC and the character ROM and blah de blah. But would have been a good way to go. But that involves me, you know, scraping up solder mask and really messing up this thing, which was not my idea. But I'm already talking about making a breakout board. But that was my idea for running, for just using this ROM socket and making, you know, like a ribbon cable that I can plug into that socket, and then I am restricted to, like, all of my I/O has to be done in the memory window that's available to the ROM. But I think I'll still go with that. But yeah, in an ideal world, I just would have made my own hardware that I could plug in, and you know, I could order a board from one of the many PCB houses, but again, we're going with the jank method. Thanks for that digression. Thanks for following me along on that digression. Let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up, and then we can just be done with characters. And next time we will do control characters, and then finally we can move on to the next segment, which is the keyboard and getting character input, which I'm frankly just really looking forward to. Like, I'm just getting this character bit out of the way right now. So let's wrap it up. Okay, let's just let's see, asterisk. Yeah, I agree. Let's use the little x as an asterisk. That is 7B. Asterisk is... I suppose I should be using this chart. Asterisk is 2A. 2A. What was that? 7B. It's a lot of fun watching me look something up, totally forget it 2 seconds later, and then look it up again. 7B. 7B. Mark it. Remove it from my ADHD person list. Okay. Oh, and we didn't have equals either. I did not put that in this list. Right. Let's add equals to this list. And for equals, yes, let's use this bizarre freaking thing. Which was it? This guy right here, right? C7. That is 3D becomes C7. 3D maps to C7. 3D maps to C7, and that is equals out of the way. Double quote has been my bane, so I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna choose a double quote tile. right now. It's happening. Double quote, double quote. I want something that's roughly symmetrical, ideally, since it will end up on both sides of whatever. I'm gonna go with one of these. With one of these, just like there are some pixels kind of at the top. I think that's fun. That is BD. BD will map to 22. 22 BD. 22 BD. BD. Mark it. Remove it. My nemesis, the double quote, is slain. And marked here as well. Okay. Oh, I never marked the ampersand. I did choose a thing for the ampersand, did I not? That was the whole reason for choosing that. Oh, wait, no. Right. That was right when I figured out that I can't use this window. Right, we don't have an ampersand. That is a fact. All right. So back to the hunt. Let's just chop these down one by one. I feel like I could just choose just about anything for the pound symbol, because there is nothing really even remotely close. I'm kind of thinking this one. That's like two skinny lines, probably with another line. I don't know. Do I have a good argument for why I should use that? Not really, but I'm going to. So, what is that? 27? 27 maps to 23. 23 to 27. And mark it. And mark it. See if anybody had any more opinions. Hello, Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Shack. Good to have you. We're just wrapping up figuring out what are the least offensive nonsense garbage characters to use for all of the punctuation that I have left to implement here. So feel free. Let's see. This is the left-hand side of this window is what we have to work with, and the characters that we still have yet to implement are ampersand, plus, colon, semicolon, character, and tilde. So if you have any good opinions on what any of those should be, you just let me know. Yep, that was the last and the newest comment since everybody was saying use the Zelda ROM. Okay. I gotta use an ampersand. I gotta choose an ampersand. Let's see. Ampersand will be... I don't know. I really want to use... Oh, you know what? I was going to say I really want to use one of these, like, arrow symbols for something, but I will totally use that for the caret. Right? That kind of makes sense. You know what? For ampersand, I'm going to use half of the base of this flower. Is that completely symmetrical? Where are you? Where are you, my flower part? Here you are. They are completely symmetrical. Cool. I'm going to use the left-hand side for no good reason. So ampersand will be left-hand side of the base of the fire flower, which is 67. Ampersand ASCII is 26. Again, I've already forgotten what this was. 26 maps to 67. 26 maps to 67. Very good. Slain. Slain. All right, plus. Now this one is such a bold, simple character for which I don't think there is even anything remotely close. in the regions of character memory that we've chosen. This goes back to what is least offensive. What is the least offensive thing I could use here? Or alternatively, just go most offensive and laugh at it for the rest of my life. Like, not even... Like, there's several L-shaped things. Is there anything in here that suggests to me the idea of adding two things together? Now I'm looking at some of these weird characters in here and just thinking, can we go strange and impressionistic? Like, what if I use this white block with, yeah, I might just go with that. Might just do that, unless anything else stands out to me. And I don't think anything else is standing out to me. This is what we've got. Or we could just use a T. Oh no. Oh no. Or an F. Lowercase f is also pretty good. I have to make a decision. I have to make a call. Just for distinctness' sake, I think I'm going to go ahead and use this angly character. So 8F, and 2B maps to 8F. 2B, 8F. All right, that is plus. Wrapped up. We are so close. The decisions get worse and worse as I run out of characters to use. All right, now we got to break down colon and semicolon. There are a bunch of characters with just like dots in them that seem reasonably useful. Scanning. All right, making arbitrary choices here. I think... Oh no. I think maybe this weird set of dots over here at DA for semicolon, and this set of dots for colon, and that is that. That's just what it's going to be. So F7 is going to map to colon, and colon is... F7 is 3A. 3A, F7. F7. 3A maps to F7. 3A, F7. 3A, F7. Here we are. 3A, F7. Done. Then semicolon was going to be the one over. Already lost it. So that's my colon, semicolon. Oh, this one. Because I see a big lump in the corner. So maybe that will suggest a comma to me. DA. DA maps to the immediate next one, 3B. DA 3B. DA. Mapped. Kill it. I never want to see it again. Alright, I already said I'm going to use this for caret because, I mean, we have to use that for something. Come on. 6E caret is 5E 6E 5E 6E 5E 6E 5E 6E. Decisions made. Mistakes accepted. carrots, moitered. And tilde, I think I'm just gonna go with this guy for tilde. That's our tilde, okay? That's like the least bad thing so far, is to make tilde this dash or box or whatever. That's tilde, all right? It's gonna be 1C. 1C shall map to 7E. 7E, 1C, 7E. Oh my god. I just don't trust myself mainly is what it is. Yes, 1C. I should trust myself. 1C murdered. Nope. Just murdered, done. Done, dusted. Mark it off. Terrible decisions were made, but it's done. It is done. Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Shack. Plus is the X near 9. We used that for asterisk just before you got here. So, yeah, that could have been good too, but no. Compromises were done here. But let's just run it, make sure it works. Just move on from this travesty part of the project. And let us keep up our reference string for reference. Oop. And did I just build it? I think I just built it. Let's do it again. Why not? Alrighty. And finally, run it. Just make sure that there's something for everything. It's terrible. I love it. Alright, so 22 was our quote, which is those 3 dots. Then space, exclamation point, pound, which is just kind of some lines, dollar sign, which is a dollar sign, percent, which is something that frankly looks almost like a percent, ampersand, which is just part of a flower, single quote, which is actually a God's honest single quote, the bits of a flower's head for our parentheses, we've got the X for our asterisk, we've got this mutilated garbage for our plus sign, we've got our comma, we've got a dash, we've got a period, we've got a forward slash, we've got all of our numbers with their beautiful outlining. Let's see. We've got some random dots for our colon. We've got something for our semicolon, which actually I don't think that's what I intended. Might have to double check that. We've got a leg of a star for our less than, we've got 2 big chunky lines for our equals, we've got the other leg for our greater than, we've got a real question mark, we've got a clock for a @ symbol, we know we've got all of our uppercase characters, we've got kind of a, oh, okay, yeah, this is me continuing to misread things, so I still think this is wrong. I thought this was like an L shape here for the semicolon, but no, that's the top of the square bracket. Then we've got backslash, which is a twig and 2 berries, that goes backwards. We've got the other square bracket. We've got a caret, which is an arrow. Is this all lining up so far? Yes. So I'm just making sure there's one character for everything, whether or not they're garbage. We've got a line for an underscore. Shocker. Works. Backtick is this thingy up in the left. All the lowercase characters. That looks right. Then we've got a bit of a cloud's head for curly brace. We've got L again for vertical bar, don't tell anyone. Another part of a cloud's head for closing curly brace, and then this thing for tilde. So we've got a character for every character. Let me double check the heck weird one I used for semicolon again. 3C. Let's look at what was at 3C. I probably did that wrong. Grabbed one that was slightly incorrect. 2E is what I said. What is actually at 2E? Oh no, I was way off. Where the heck did I get 2E from? I want DB. DB. How did I come up with that? That actively worries me. What is 2E? 2E is row 3, second to what? No, that's not. Can't be that. Surely I am looking at the wrong thing. Semicolon 3B. 3B. Okay. Still seems weird. I am definitely losing my mind somewhere here. Everything looked reasonable, so I'm not gonna worry myself too much. What tile is DA? D. A. Oh, no, oh, wait, okay, yeah. Yes. So I think I was just one tile off. Oh, I think this has more weird lumpiness in it than I care to add. Here, let's make it DC. Let's make it DC. That's what we want. That's an active choice I'm making. Whatever, it's slightly more distinctive than a single vertical line. There we go. That's a semicolon. Yep. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll make it better later. We will implement... Here, I make you this promise. When I start making a board to connect to the NES in order to connect more peripherals to it, in the stretch goals, after we have ported Microsoft Basic and have it running with weird garbage characters, most of which won't even be used by Basic, I will make a proper character ROM at that time. You have my word. You have my word. Yeah. So that's that. Let's put it on a Nintendo. And then let me get out of here, because holy crap, it's 7:10 already. I have been going for 2 hours. Good God. Good Lord in heaven. Took me longer to find garbage characters than I thought it would. But we're done now. It's over. Let's just bask in the glow of running the ROM, being in our happy place, putting it over on the Nintendo, bathing in the glow of some phosphors, and knowing that we have committed an atrocity. You know, just if you can just keep to one simple atrocity every day, you can accomplish some real heinous acts. All right. Get it in the programmer, get it in the programmer, get it in the programmer. Steal my tweezers from the NES, which is still plugged into the TV, and I'm not even going to move it, because we're just going to go right back there in a second. Oh, Lord. Come on. Oh, I made that promise about the ZIF socket. Still didn't find it. Looked, didn't find it. I have no clue where I could have possibly put them at this point. Sorry. Sorry. Oh well, I'm only going to do this once a day now, so. And I have more of this type of ROM that I could just slap in here. They're in the Genesis cart. These are they. So I could ostensibly steal those if I really need to. Not that I would prefer to, but I think we'll be fine. Program it. All right, done. Back in the cart you go. Ah. I'm gonna break it by dropping it before I ever break it by putting it in the socket. That sounded fine. I'm sure that was fine. Okay, gonna do the old moving the camera thing that I did last time, so do stand by for just a moment. Still at it, Dirt Piper, still at it. I can't be stopped, even if people really want me to stop. I can't be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop, as the children no longer say. And I should really just get a camera that points over at that TV, and there are ways that I can use what I have to make that happen, but I need a second tripod. And what am I, made of money? Again, I'm getting real close to the 4,000 view hours that you need in a year in order to monetize on YouTube. And then I could be making up to $6 a week. And that is, I mean, that's the life I want to live. Is getting by on my $6 a week. Good enough. Oh, and I have this here. I have this here because I was just testing to make sure that the Tower of Power will fit under the lid of the NES. Because I thought that would be pretty hilarious, is when I go to button it back up, that wouldn't work, because that would be my luck. Okay, let's get this TV warming up. It's not a TV, it's not a TV. It is a monitor. It is an Apple II color monitor. Even though it has a composite input that you can plug anything in that you can plug the composite input of a TV, it's not a TV. It's a monitor. Okay, that seems reasonable. Fascinating. What did I just do? That rolling on the TV is actually happening. That's fun and interesting. What happens if I just unplug this garbage? Yup, something fascinating about what the garbage is. That was interesting. Whoa, what did I do? What did I... Oh no! Well, before we try and break things too much, let's see. Well, you can't tell from there. This is in backwards, so let me just go ahead and make sure that didn't break anything horribly. I'm sure, you know, a weird rolling static screen is a sign that things are fine, right? I think that's the rule of thumb, and I don't think I should worry. Dirt Piper really here just in time to catch me breaking everything. Which I'm surprised, honestly, doesn't happen once an episode. You know what I mean? That's a sign that I'm not completely useless. Just mostly useless. Get in there. Where'd my tweezers go? Here my tweezers go. Just give it a little wiggle for good luck. There we go. All right, it works on an actual NES. There you go. You can't see that very clearly at all, but trust me, it looks halfway decent. One second. Does adjusting my aperture help anything? Oh, don't puke. Not really. Can't really get you any closer. But you just have to trust me. You're just gonna have to trust me. Sure, there we go. It's also fighting me with the constant auto exposure, but... Oh yeah, this is mirrored, isn't it? No. It's right. It's right. Trust me. So, largely garbage, but I think when we are using it, I will remember enough what I'm doing and which characters are which to, maybe we won't die. VVerVVerm says, have you seen my prototype PCB comment, track 0? No, let me check. Let me just check. Here's what I'm going to do. I don't feel like moving that camera again, and we have to get out of here, but I do want to review that. So let's just go overhead, and this'll work. Okay, let me review VVerVVerm. Where did they say? Maybe it did. Oh, wait. Because it's set to top chat? Probably not. I don't have enough people for top chat and live chat to be different. Does it have to do with the maybe add NES Project Green to the search comment? Is it related to that? Anyway, no, I'm not seeing it, so I might be going insane, but you know where the place is to find me. So, yeah. I mean, I was saying that I could get a prototype PCB made that just matches NES cartridge edge connector footprint, but we're doing it the garbage way because it's more fun and more gross, and that's all. Because that's the way I want to do it. But you know, we could. But half of this project is to make an NES into a computer. The other half is to play around in garbage, because I enjoy that, because I am a garbage person. Anyway, that was today. We managed to do 2 hours, even though I thought this would be way faster. And I didn't realize how much time it was taking up. So thanks for watching, as always. I will see you guys around. Next time maybe next time will be the nice short one, because that's, again, we're just going to do control characters and make the X and Y character location thing work properly, and maybe offset the bounds of where we put characters so that they actually make sense. Maybe implement scrolling. Maybe it's not so simple as I'm thinking, but I want to get the character output wrapped up by the end of the week, and we're on track to do that. So anyway, I will see you guys, or whoever decides to show up, tomorrow. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. See you, love ya, bye.